We're back to club football, but it wasn't with a huge bang. It was more like a little thud in Dingwall, where it's finished Ross County 1, Hearts 1. Welcome back, guys, to Sun Scotland TV for your match review. And in all honesty, the season for me is absolutely dragging in. We've just come back for the international break, and I quickly want to say about the international break, people saying I'm getting carried away with Scotland, this and that. Well, you know what? For the first time in my fucking life, I actually feel like Scotland can do stuff. I actually feel like Scotland are capable of winning things. I'm not saying we're going to win the World Cup, but I feel like we're capable of at least qualifying and going there and, you know, giving a good account of ourselves. And I've never had that. As a Scottish fan and a Scots person, Scotsman, whatever, I've never had that throughout my life, right? We did have a spell probably back in like 2007 under Walter Smith where I felt like we were good, you know, we beat the French back to back. But apart from that, man, what has there been? I mean, there was glimmers of, you know, good stuff with Gordon Strachan, but I mean, overall, Scotland over the past 20 odd years have been fucking shite. So God forgive me if we're actually looking good at the moment and Steve Clarke's got in his winning way and winning stuff. And here, we're unbeaten in 8 games, and if I want to be a wee bit positive about that, then I will be. Anyway, back to the club football. Let's try and be positive about this 1-1 draw with Ross County. It straight up doesn't really matter. I feel like we're in no man's land at the moment in the league. We're sitting in 3rd place, miles behind the Old Firm, miles in front of everyone else. You know, we could win or remain in 6 games, or we could lose or remain in 6 games, and we're not going to. Nothing's going to change. We're going to finish 3rd. Albeit, if we did lose or remain in 6 games, someone might finish a bit closer to us, but there's no one going to catch us. It would take, you know, one of the teams below us to win all the remaining games, and that just ain't happening, guys. So yeah, it does feel a bit hard to get up for these games when there's nothing really at stake. Obviously there's pride, obviously you want to win as many games as possible, and you want to finish on the highest points tally that you can, but for example, had we lost today, yeah, it would have been shit. You don't like losing, but in the grand scheme of things, nothing would have really changed. And for me, it's all about the Scottish Cup semi-final now. It's all about beating Hibs and securing that European group stage spot for next season. This season is, you know, it's pretty much done. I mean, we're done and dusted. We're finishing 3rd, and there's not a lot else to say about it. So, I mean, it is hard to get too invested in these games. It's hard to get too motivated. I mean, had we beaten Ross County today, yeah, it would have been good to get a win, but what would it really have been? You know, I'm not going to jump about and celebrate it like we've won the World Cup or something like that, because it's just, like I said, win, lose or draw. We're finishing 3rd. Anyway, maybe we should have won the day. Barry Mackay missed an early penalty. Should have gave us a 1-0 lead. Unfortunately, he didn't, and then Ross County took the lead through Alex Ivacotti, a guy that I've signed previously on Football Manager, and I was thinking, oh no, yeah, my signing's coming back to haunt me. But thankfully, Barry Mackay made up for his penalty miss, and he slotted home an equaliser. And that was pretty much it, guys. Both teams had chances. I'd say a draw was a fair result. I've no complaints. If we'd have won the game, then, you know what, fair enough. If Ross County had won it, then fair enough. I couldn't have really, you know what I mean? I don't think you could have really said, oh, we were robbed, or, you know, they didn't deserve it. And if we'd have nicked it, then I don't think you could have said we didn't deserve it. You know, it was a tight game. Either team would have been worthy winners. It was a draw, so probably a draw is the fair result. Like I said, it does absolutely nothing for us. Keeps us in 3rd place. We're 14 points ahead of Dundee United with 6 games remaining, so a possible 18 points to play for. Ross County drop into the bottom 6. Or, yeah, because they were in the top. They were top 6 before today, but because Motherwell won, Ross County actually dropped down to 7th, so not a great result for Ross County. But here, they've got one more week, they've got one more game to try and pick up a massive win as all those teams push for a top 6 spot. It's actually crazy. If you look at the table, from 4th place Dundee United down to 10th place St Mirren, there's 4 points separating 7 teams. That is insane. From 7th to 10th, from Ross County to St Mirren, there's only 1 point separating 4 teams. So, you know, that is pretty mad. Dundee United, even in 4th place, they're mathematically, even though they're on 40 points, they're mathematically not secured of a top 6 spot, because if they lose and 3 of the teams below them that are in 5th, 6th, 7th or 8th win, then Dundee United can still miss out on top 6, and that seems insane, but it could happen, guys. As for us, we ain't missing out in top 3 because we're 3rd. You know, like I said, win, lose or draw, we're 3rd, so that's it. That is it. Next week, big match, massive match, and then after that, we've got the other massive match, the other semi-final. So yeah, looking forward to it. Can't wait for it. And yeah, that's it, guys. Till next time. You know, it is what it is. 1-1. Barry Mackay scores again. We didn't lose. I mean, to me, that's the main thing. We didn't lose. You know, it would have been nice to win, but we didn't lose, and I'll take that all day long, guys. Till next time. Peace.